Eagles Morning Splash, Eagles Splash News right there, 6:45 a.m. up until the 7 o'clock hour. And yes, that also will be taking us now into the pages. This is the time for it, right? We'll be looking to the front pages of Nigerian newspapers and indeed bring you up to speed with what's going on in the country, right? And that being said, though, I mean, clock is ticking. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. And then May 29 will just be that day, the handover day. Right. And everybody's already having a conversation calling the name of the most popular number one citizen in Nigeria right now. That will be President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Yes. 2 years on. 2 years on. How far now? So far now. What's going on now? Are we making progress now? Are we standing, stagnant now? Or are we just moving 3 steps backwards now? But the president is assured, that, look, the midterm security watch, he said he is doing well. He has done well. I mean, it's a good outlook when it comes to the security watch, especially from his own lens. But is that what's really obtainable? I mean, the army just recently close to the May 29 hour or day. We're beginning to record significant what do they call it now? Success against the terrorists. We've been able to work with the Malian or the Niger border security outfit to ensure that the Lakurawa are not going into the country, and the villages that allowed for the Lakurawa to come in before. They've now understood that no. Okay, all of these, many more, you will hear just before May 29. Maybe we were too much in a hurry to thinking that Mr. President has not done well, don't you think? But anyways, though, let me greet you in the way that I know how to. I would say, Otutuoma, I would say, Ndewonu, adding to Otutuoma, of course, for the Igbo people now. The Yorubas will say Karo, yes, the Hausas will say Nakwana, and the Igala will say Olodudu. Odudu. In my dialect, it means power. Odudu. But they put Olo to it, so Olodudu. Right now, to the Baggies, y'all would say Agife. That's right. And yes, the good people of Isoko now would say Emma Muriel Kill. It always goes with a bell. And to the thieves. Oh no, did I say thieves? The thief people. Let me put it that way before somebody says I'm calling the thieves. No, they're not thieves. They're thieves. All right, T-I-V in capital. Okay, they would say Ndeve. In my dialect, of course, it will be Amestiere, and in the language that you and I totally understand, undisputedly, it would be Una. Good morning. My name is Uduak. And yeah, let's jump into some things that you ought to know already. I mean, today is the day. May 29 is the day. Yes, today is the day. You just open your ears and you get to hear quite a lot. That would be recorded as some successes. Well, you never know. Have we made giant strides one way or the other? Oh, yes, we have. Yes, we have. Oh, don't argue. Just agree. Accept it. Right? It is what it is. What is said on paper, is it really reflected in your everyday life? What is said on paper, is it reflected in what you see? Reality, right? But big ups, though. Big ups to Mr. President. Yeah. I mean, looking into the vocational skills and all of that, I mean, that's something, right? That is something for the operational, looking into technical skills, technical education and all of that. How he is looking to add some spice, for technical education. So most of y'all that have indeed thrown away the technicalities in education now. Yeah, I don't mean the technicalities in the Supreme Court. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying technicalities when it has to do with education. In terms of skills acquisition, in terms of vocational studies, y'all might want to begin to have your kids get in there, or your children rather, get in there, because there are weights. How much is it again now? 45,000 naira stipend. For students enrolled in technical colleges across country. Well, we'll let you in on 10 things that you ought to know. Let's just begin with this one now, where the Senate on Wednesday adopted the Harmonized Conference Committee report on the 4 tax reform bills. Now, the resolution of the Senate followed its consideration and approval of the recommendation of the Conference Committee of both chambers set up to harmonize the bills. Away from that now, the Senate again on Wednesday passed, let me see how many commas. Okay, a 1,814,000,000 and 73,708,392 naira as the Federal Capital Territory's statutory appropriation bill for 2025. The passage of the budget followed the presentation and consideration of the report of the Senate Committee on FCT and FCT area councils and ancillary matters by the Senate during plenary. That's a lot of zeros, a lot of commas. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's like 4 commas. Okay, 4 commas now. All right, now the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike has said his administration is working towards increasing the cost of ground rent in Abuja, the nation's capital. Wike told journalists while inspecting ongoing projects that the refusal to pay ground rent and other taxes by property owners has been his greatest challenge in office. Okay, now 3 bodies have been recovered from the rubble of a 2-story building under construction that collapsed on Tuesday in the Ikorodu area of Lagos. The victims include 2 adult males and a teenage female who were trapped under the debris for hours. At press time, though, the cause of the collapse, which occurred at 2 p.m., was yet to be ascertained. So we hear different sectors collapsing. I mean, the national grid collapsing is no news anymore. We already know that one. I mean, we're just beating time and waiting to see when is it going to collapse again. But it seems like this collapsing thingy, if you've noticed, is now getting even into the physicalities of our structure, infrastructure, even homes. I mean, it's becoming a conversation on the lips of everybody now. I just hope that this does not become, very germane to us, such that for every insecurity conversation, which of course is now like a household conversation, we don't have collapses as also a household conversation. Because trust me, if we do have that, okay, I'll just leave it there. But we just hope that the bodies of these people and we find them hale and hearty, without a scratch. I hope that they are safe. A 45-year-old pastor simply known as Lucky has been arrested by the Rivers State Police Command for allegedly defiling a 10-year-old girl in Huaje community in Awada East local government areas of Rivers State. Defiling a 10-year-old? Oh, that now takes me to the issue that concerns Speed Darlington. Yes, Speed Darlington is in the news again. Is in the news. Is it for the right reasons? For the reasons, but it brought about a testimony very similar to this one. Now, will I call that a testimony, a revelation, or a confession? I think a confession is better, right? A confession similar to this. What do these people see in underage children now? The pastor's arrest was carried out by members of a local security outfit formerly called Onelga Securing Planning and Advisory Committee, led by its commander, codenamed OSPAC. Y'all better deal with this one, honestly. And what should be the punitive punishment for offenders in this category? I mean, they are bizarre, insane offenders. This kind of people should be locked away for life. But anyways, the Naira on Wednesday appreciated to 1,610 Naira per dollar in the parallel market from 1,620 Naira to $1 on Tuesday. But the Naira depreciated to 1,592 Naira to $1 in the Nigerian foreign exchange market and FAM. All right. Moving away from that now, the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, says no fewer than 25 lives were lost. 166 persons injured, and 9,352 households directly affected by 2024 flooding in Enugu State. Now, the Director General of NEMA, Mrs. Zubaida Umar, disclosed this in an address on Wednesday in Enugu during a stakeholders engagement on National Disaster Preparedness and Response Campaign and PRC 2025. 25 lives lost due to flooding in Enugu State. Souls rest in peace. The chairman and chief executive officer, CEO of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, Brigadier General Buba Marwa, retired, on Wednesday, revealed the arrest of two individuals who attempted to smuggle cocaine while posing as pilgrims en route to Saudi Arabia for the annual Hajj. I don't know what these people go to the Holy Land for. I just don't know. Carrying substances. I don't know. Former Central Bank of Nigeria Governor Godwin Emefiele has petitioned the Court of Appeal in Abuja to overturn a judgment granting the government full control of a substantial estate in Abuja comprising 753 housing units. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, had earlier obtained a court order to seize the estate situated in the Lokogoma district of Abuja. All right. Now, I should also let you in on the fact that 2 people were confirmed dead, while 15 others were injured. A lone accident that occurred around Iwo Junction along Oshogbo Bongan Road, Bongan, on Wednesday. All right, now a statement by the Osun Sector Police Education Officer of the Federal Road Safety Corps, Agnes Ogungbemi, explained that the truck involved was heading to Ikire from Kebbi State when the accident happened. All right. Alrighty. What do I say? Killings. That's seems to be the order of the day these days. Let's look into the front page of Nigerian newspapers now, but just before we do so, might I also hand down the numbers to you? And as I always say, I want to hear from the male. I want to hear from the female. I want to hear from each and every one of you, right, family members. And to all of you who have been connecting with us before, and suddenly you just lost touch with connecting with us, please, I want to hear from you again. I know that you're fine, you're hale and hearty, right? But we still just want to hear from you. I mean, that's what family do. Yeah, that's what families do. Okay, so please do call the number. I'm giving you the number already now, so you just have it down, save it somewhere in your gadgets. 0907 353 0044 0907 353 0044, or you call 0908 766 8888, and the WhatsApp portal number is 0909 705 4450. Send a voice note to the WhatsApp portal number, but it must not exceed 1 minute 35 seconds. And as you also put your voice call across, it must not exceed 1 minute 35 seconds. All right, this is so that everybody can be captured in the process, right? All right, now let's get into the This Day newspaper. Okay, let's see what is going on with the This Day newspaper for today, being the 29th day in the month of May of 2025. The big story: Tinubu is the kicker. Nigeria is working. Our worst days now behind us, right? Nigeria is working. Our worst days now behind us. Okay, I wish to believe that, Mr. President, but it's got a couple of riders, 3 precisely. Declares zero VAT on food, education, healthcare, rent, others. Okay. Discloses external reserves grew by 500%. From $4 billion to over $23 billion. Amazing. Edun, impression Nigeria will borrow $25 billion in 2 years. Erroneous. Okay, page 66. It's got that story. All right, and that story also is continued from page 62, right? So I think it's from page 62 right there. You see how it goes up until page 66 of the This Day newspaper. But let's look at this one on here and right here. Dangote Refinery ends Nigeria's status as Africa's biggest fuel importer. I see. Page 62 has got that story very popular now. With this day newspaper, you see Mr. President, oh, he's in glasses. He looks adorable, I tell you. Now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at 2. Oh, is it his birthday? Okay. But anyways, though, he's got a couple of inscriptions written right there just beside his image. It says, over 900,000 beneficiaries of presidential loan and grant scheme. Over 300,000 beneficiaries of students loan scheme. Okay. Over 10 billion US dollar foreign exchange debt cleared. Over 440 ongoing projects, including over 2,700 kilometers of super highways. All right, 3.84% GDP growth in Q4 2024, highest in 3 years. 70,000 naira minimum wage payment. Okay, is that also an achievement? Well, it might as well just go as an achievement now. Over 13,500 terrorists eliminated. Some achievements now, you might say. Over 50 billion US dollars in new FDI commitments. Net foreign exchange reserves up from 3.99 billion US dollars in 2023 to 23.11 billion US dollars in 2024. Over 8 billion US dollars in new oil and gas investments unlocked. 4 new landmark tax bills. Some progress we are making now. 5 new regional development commissions. Okay. Over 800 million US dollar realized in processing investment in solid minerals in 2024. And yet, Mr. President, we are still pushing for a loan. Want to collect loans from everywhere. China, World Bank, I mean, you name it. But anyways, that is some conversation. Yeah, Daily Trust, the newspaper, now the big story on the front page, 2 years after putting Tinubu on the scale. Now, the story begins on page 77, I beg your pardon, and it continues through page 78 of the Daily Trust newspaper. Just above that big story now, but underneath the Daily Trust newspaper banner now, the worst behind us. Mr. President is saying that with his full chest. Page 22, and I see this one on page 31. I've got sharp eyes. Military arrests 18 soldiers, 15 cops over supply of arms to terrorists. Now, can you beat that? Military arrests 18 soldiers. They are not 18 dismissed soldiers. Not 18 acting soldiers or impersonating soldiers. But 18 soldiers, 15 cops, police, over supply of arms to terrorists. Like I said, now we did do ourselves last. Yeah, AFDB is the kicker now. Nigeria, 90 others elect additional successor today. You'd find that story on page 8, right? All right, page 8, I believe. Okay, now let's go to this one at the base of the Daily Trust newspaper for today, May 29, 2025. And it says highs, lows of ECOWAS at 50. I also recall that recently Mr. President had called on the heads of states and ECOWAS to indeed support the youth in their territories, in their countries. President, please support the youth, help them to grow, help them. Business, education, help the youths in your respective countries. That was one of the things that Mr. President told, the heads of the ECOWAS right there. But ECOWAS at 50, though, highs and lows of ECOWAS at 50. Well, we'll see this one on here, and it says, expect ground rent hike. Wike tells Abuja property owners. Okay, 10,217 persons killed in Nigeria in 24 months. Amnesty International is saying that in the space of 1 year, right? 24 months, okay. Yeah, that's 2 years. Okay, so page 27 has got that story. Nigerian pilgrim returns missing. I should take that one again. Nigerian pilgrim returns missing 8.2 million naira to owner in Makkah. I love this one now. Okay, so a Nigerian pilgrim is returning a missing 8.2 million naira to the owner in Makkah. Makkah, right? Page 117. It's got that story. Yeah? Okay, so that will be all with the Daily Trust newspaper this morning, right? Already brought to you the This Day newspaper, right? And now the Nation newspaper is very similar with the This Day newspaper in terms of the breakdown of achievements of Mr. President 2 years on in his administration right now. But let's just go see the other ones that probably the This Day newspaper missed. Now, with the Nation newspaper, Presidency Finance Ministry explain borrowing plan. Okay, it's a borrowing plan. Requests for federal government, states, and all of that. Okay, requests for federal government and states. All right, it's got, you find that one on page 85, yeah? And to page 65, leaders mark ECOWAS at 50 with hope for brighter future. And this one, an editorial, Tinubu government at 2. Strides have been taken, more needed. Right. Well, let's get to the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. The president's face is all over the place. Okay, now, I see this one just above the Nigerian Tribune newspaper banner now. Emefiele appeals final forfeiture order on 753 housing units estate. Page 11. Emefiele appeals final forfeiture order on 753 housing units estate. Okay, page 11 has got that one. Second anniversary is the kicker. Tinubu declares economic reforms working. Page 12, it's got that story. It's got a couple of writers to it, I believe 2 precisely. The first one says, only alternative to reforms was fiscal collapse. Second one, reaffirms commitments to security, national development. And, okay, the third, all right, there's 3 writers, highlights progress made amid rising costs of living. So away from the Nigerian Tribune newspaper now, let's get with the Punch newspaper, where the president's face in his glasses is also being seen boldly. Now, with the Punch newspaper just to the side of it now, page 7 precisely, Tinubu's 2-year review stirs fresh political firestorm. Page 7. And to page 70, midterm. Okay. Now, that's not very clear. All right, midterm revise, I guess. And this one says, manufacturers gasp under energy credits burden as reforms bite. I see. Right, now, the big story on the front page of the Punch newspaper, May 29 speech. We are laying foundation for sustainable future, says Tinubu, page 7. And it's got a writer to it, or yes, just one writer. President lists external reserves growth. Federal government's push against bandits among economic security gains. Yeah. Right, so we go to the Guardian newspaper this morning already. With the Guardian newspaper also has Mr. President right there looking bright and early. And as you find on page 6, the story, ECOWAS at 50, Tinubu go on, others seek stronger ties amid shifting alliances, security woes. And now to page 7, 4,169 teachers fail professional qualifying exams. Laughable, I tell you. I mean, I'm not really surprised at this. Did y'all even see what happened with the receipts jam? Did y'all see that? I'm not even surprised anymore. Well, but it's really a deplorable state, though. 4,169 teachers failing professional qualifying exams, and these were teachers. They're teachers. They're still teachers, actually. They're the ones teaching our children. Aliyah Obi decried lack of strategy to curb insecurity. Page 59, you'd find the story. Now, the big story on the front page of the Guardian newspaper now. Tinubu insists economic reforms are working. Opposition kicks. Page 6, you'd find that story. Still a breakdown of Mr. President's achievements 2 years into his administration of 4 years. Yeah, 4 years for the now. right? And now let's get to hear from you loudly and clearly already in the arena of the page, as you like to call it, the newspaper review segment of the Eagles Morning Risers Breakfast Show. And let's open the phone lines. Okay, so giving you the number again, or numbers again, 0907-353-0044 or 0908-766-8888. And the WhatsApp portal number is 0909-705-4450. Hello and good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, Abdul. Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Okay, thank you for giving us opportunity
Yeah.
to talk on this radio platform.
Right.
You need 2 years of the president. Everybody has his own opinion to say the achievement. To me, the remaining 2 years that are pending for the president, we should make sure that all this killing we are hearing every day should stop. They should do more on security. And they should do more on the welfare of the people of Nigeria. Because people are really hungry. There's no money in this country to spend. It's only the rich, people like that has the money. For people like us who don't have the money. UD,
Yes,
please, I want you to ring a bell for the NDLA for me.
Okay.
Please, for me, from my own side.
Okay.
Because the NDLA, they are really trying.
Right.
The
Right.
people carrying cocaine to Saudi Arabia, for God's sake, what are they going to do with cocaine in Saudi Arabia? You are going to Holy Land to worship your God, and you are going with cocaine. That's a good one for the NDLA. Thank you very much.
Appreciate
God bless
it,
Igbo FM, and God bless Nigeria.
Appreciate
Bye.
Abdul. Appreciate that for that one, though. It beats my imagination. What are they carrying this drums to?
Barrister.
Hello to you.
Good morning, Barrister.
Good morning to you, Obasanjo from Amale, right? Amale.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless your heart.
Appreciate, man. Talk to me.
It's a little Senator Obasanjo calling you from Amali, Niger State.
Okay.
Barrister,
Yes, Obasanjo.
some people say the achievement of Mr. President. Please, let me ask you. Barrister, what is this number one achievement of Mr. President in this country? Just number one alone.
One of his achievements. You want me to answer that? I mean, there's a student's loan now. Is that not an achievement? I mean, he mentioned it. He mentioned the student's loan. He mentioned the 70,000 naira minimum wage.
I am in the university. I am not out of the university. I am the present senator of IBB University.
So-
Nuesa, under Nuesa. Let me tell you, the body of student loans that students apply, I am representing the large number of students, which is my department.
Okay.
My faculty is the highest faculty in IBB University.
Okay,
If
Obasanjo.
I am telling you the large number of students that applied this, without not getting this, I am telling you there are more than 4,000 in single faculty.
So you're saying that there are some students who are not getting the loan, even though they applied.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
And I agree with you.
Is that what you're saying?
Is that an achievement?
Okay, Obasanjo,
Yeah.
for once of
Let me
time,
tell
for once
you.
of time, yeah.
All right, okay. Let me tell you, sir. The achievement, I will not rate it into 10%, but I will rate it into 0% of this administration. Why? Because the promise that Mr. President promised Nigerians. You talked about minimum wage. Who has seen that minimum wage? Nobody has seen that minimum wage. What
All
about the level? The level, if the level has come out from what? Let Mr. President fill that minimum wage promises that he did, that he promised Nigerians.
Okay,
That
Obasanjo.
who is happy with what is happening in Gaza? That person will be equally happy with what is happening in Nigeria. The killings of innocent Nigerians, the pain of innocent Nigerians, with the name of oil subsidy has been removed. I am telling you, We are in pain in this country, sir.
All right, Obasanjo, for once of time, so we'll give every other person the opportunity to add your voice.
You.
Okay, appreciate it, though. Right, well, Obasanjo right there breaking it down, saying even where he is as a student right now, over about 4,000, have been disenfranchised from the student's loan, and they really applied to it. Okay. All right, Obasanjo, we hear you loud and clear. We'll just head out now and go on a recess. We'll be back in a short bit. Don't go away.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Meet the Infinix Note 50 series, defined by pioneers who push boundaries. Its ultra-resilient armor alloy metal frame design gives you that slick, top-notch style. Unlock efficiency with intelligence of the one-tap Infinix AI and circle to search anything on your phone with Google. Need power in a flash? 90 watts fast charge rockets you from 0 to 100% in 38 minutes. Exclusive deals at authorized stores. Get your Note 50 now. The Infinix Note 50 series. Pro design, Pro AI.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Abuja, you're in luck. It's the upgrade promo from my Abuja Home Limited. For their Broadwater estate and plot in Gwagwalada, get 250 square meter for just 700k when you make an outright payment. That's a whopping 81% discount, or go premium with 500 square meters for only 1 million naira. That's 80% of the original price of 5 million naira. With our authentic FCT land document, you have no issues at all. We have a flexible payment plan for up to 12 months for your convenience. Get your land in Broadwater Estate, Paiko, Gwagwalada now, with green environment, accessible roads, power supply, guaranteed security, and lots more. Call or WhatsApp my Abuja Home on 0808 883 7426, 0808 883 7426, or 0808 272 3824, 0808 272 3824. Hurry now, promo ends soon. These opportunities also open to military personnel. My Abuja Home Limited. Affordable. Live the life.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
As global financial markets continue to evolve, investments and online trading are now more accessible than ever before. With a daily trading volume of more than $5 trillion, the foreign exchange market is the most liquid in the world. As a multi-asset broker specializing in Forex, international stocks, and CFDs trading, Keto Markets gives you immediate access to the financial markets, enabling you to trade hundreds of instruments with just a single click. At Keto Markets, we make no compromises in your trading experience. As a true ECN broker with no dealing desk, we've empowered traders since 2010, delivering transparent pricing and lightning-fast execution on every trade. Join the winning team now at ketomarkets.com by sending a text to 070-680-11680. Keto Markets, trading at your side.
Hello and welcome. Thank you very much for staying tuned to this dial. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Well, I'm here with some information that could make your day a little better. So you do well to pay close attention to what I am here right now to talk about. I am not alone. I won't be talking about this alone. I've got a guest with me in the studio. His name is Mr. Abiola. He's a good friend and he always has good information that you would find very useful. You're welcome, Mr. Abiola.
Thank you so much.
It's great to have you.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
Yes. So we're here to talk about Keto Markets. Let's just start with an introduction. Tell us what Keto Markets is all about.
Okay, first of all, let me at least say my full name. My name is Abiola Adekunle. I'm the head of African business for Keto Markets. Keto Markets is a commodity CFD brokerage firm. We have been around for about 15 years. In short, this is exactly our 15th year because Keto Markets was founded in 2010. Keto Markets, like I said, is a brokerage firm. By the definition of brokerage, we're talking about a middle entity between two other entities. For example, if you say somebody is a property broker, you are talking about him standing between the clients and, for example, the landlord. Okay, so Keto Market provides a platform for those that want to trade the liquidity markets, okay, so that they can access more than 1,000 assets, digital assets that we have on our platform. In a nutshell, this is what Key to Market is.
Okay, that was a brief overview of what it's all about. But then I would imagine that there's a specific reason why, we're having this conversation in this context.
Okay.
So let's just get to that real quick.
Okay, Key to Market is new in Nigeria, but we are not new globally. Like I said, we are 15 years old. The reason why we are here in Nigeria is to offer an opportunity for people to be able to access liquidity, digital assets on our platform. What I mean by this is that people that want to trade things like the price of gold, the price of silver, the price of commodities like soya beans, cocoa, the price of international stocks. We're talking about things like the price of Facebook shares, Google shares, Tesla shares, and so on. We want to trade currencies, Euro, USD, pounds, all those things. These are all on our platform, and that is why we are here in Nigeria, to give an opportunity for people to be able to access this. We are not only here for you to access it, we are also here to educate you on how to access it and be successful while doing so.
That's wonderful. Now, investments is one word that we hear a lot, and it can literally make or break people. But you are an expert. You've been in the field for a long time, and you have been successful. 16 years. That's a decade and a half plus, right? You have been successful as well. So you can have, authoritative say when it comes to these things. So what would you say is the future of investment?
Okay, before we can talk about the future, we have to talk about the past, because the future is a comparative analysis of what the past is, the present, and what we hope to come. Now, how did we invest before now? A lot of investment were going into farming, into physical goods, buying and selling of crops. These days you see a lot of people invest in things they cannot see. So the future of investment is very close to what we can see presently. For example, if you look at the Forbes list, you'll find out that the top 10, top 15, top 20 guys on the Forbes list, I'm talking about the richest men in the world, are people that have businesses in what we refer to as intangible objects. Okay, look at Facebook, look at Twitter. You cannot really grab and say this is Twitter in my hands, but you can grab and say this is yam, this is rice, So the future of investment has to do more with people investing in the digital space, understanding how digital assets work, and at the end of the day, making some form of profit from it. So we cannot continue doing things the way it has been done in the past, because times are not changing. Times have changed already.
That is very powerful. Times are not changing. So if you're still thinking, times are changing, you are wrong. Times have already changed. Ask China. They have 10G now.
Are you serious?
They have 10G now. They recently launched it. So times have indeed changed. So how can one join Key to Markets?
Okay, it's very simple. Just take your phone right now and send us a text. And once you send us this text, we're going to call you, we're going to register you, we're going to give you more information on how you can actually be a part of Key to Market. Now, let me quickly bring out this caveat or warning. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. We don't trade for people. We don't offer such services. We only give a platform for you yourself to do the trading. Okay, so bring out your phone and send a text message. You can say KTM, which is a short form for Key to Market. KTM to 070 680 11680. I'll call the number again. 070 680 11680. I'm going to reach back to you and give you more information on how you can start making baby steps, becoming part of a successful company.
Who can access your services?
Just two qualities. Number one, you have to be above 18, meaning that you have to have gotten to the age of decision. And secondly, if you want to make money.
It's that simple. It's that simple. And I am sure each and every one of us fall into the second category.
Well,
at least
I know about you and me.
Category. Exactly, I am sure. So it's up to you now. So just to wrap it up real quick, I'll just let you speak final words in about 1 minute.
Now, apart from education, apart from platforms to trade on, Key to Market offers a whole lot of services. For example, we have what we call copy trading. Copy trading has to do more with you not either knowing how to trade, but you want to be part of this, or some people say they don't have time, they are too busy with their work. We already have sets of expert traders from all over the world that are trading on our platform. So by copy trading, I mean that you can actually fund your account, and copy the professionals. You don't need to do any form of trading. You just need to copy them. As they are trading, your account is also trading. Apart from that, we also have education, online, offline. Also, we have what we call PAM account. It's a whole lot of services. What would do you good right now is to send a text to 070-680-11680 and we can have a proper conversation. You can also visit our website on keytomarkets.com. That is keytomarkets.com. Markets is plural. Keytomarkets.com, and you can register an account there or contact us from there also. Thank you.
It's very simple. Send KTM as a text message to 070-680-11680. That is 070-680-11680. Thank you very much, Mr. Adekunle Abiola.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure. So it's up to you now to jump and run with this information that you have just gotten and change your life for good. Till I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.
No stress, no wahala. Just let your money dey work for you, dey go. Key to Markets Copy Trading go show you how to follow ogbonge traders wey don pay for the matter. So na to just follow the experts, make them show you road. One click, kpakam, and you go start to dey follow who you like. And as them dey trade, your account sef go dey trade. Full autopilot. So whether you sabi trade, abi you no sabi trade, no worry yourself at all. Just follow who no road for on top Key to Markets Copy Trading. Key to Markets dey here. We go help you stand tall. Follow who no road. Message us for 070-680-11680 to join us. Keytomarkets.com. We dey for you.
No offense to the commercials. It's just that we want to see other audio.
Eagles 102.3.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
I suppose it was inevitable. Eagles 102.3.
All right, welcome back. This is The Pages, and it's 42 minutes gone past the hour of 7 on the AM side. So as much as we can, it's going to be a very fast one. Go straight to the point, and let's have your thoughts on some of the issues as discussed. All right, that's a miss, though. Taking yet another call. Let's go take this one. Hello and good morning. Hello? All righty. No voice. Hello, good morning. All righty. What's going on? What's going on with the... Okay, we'll just take this. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you, GB.
My name is GB, Tony from Mabuchi.
Awesome, GB. Straight to the point. 30 seconds because of time.
The minister said that there's no going back on ground rent charges. Mm-hmm. And that is good. We need more to develop FCT. By now, you have a raid running all over FCT to make transport easy. Mass transit and the rest of things. Where do you get the money? When this party like PDP is supposed to pay their money for 22 years, and I'm blaming the MC minister that should have paid on their behalf. He should have done this and that. They should be responsible. They should cover their face in shame. And Minister said that the bomb blast was not a terrorist. Somebody carry explosive from a quarry.
Yes.
Let's believe it is so.
Yes.
At the same time, they should keep entity safe. I know that they do a lot. We can still do more. Celebrating 2 years of FCC, the minister should know that people need mass transit in FCT. I mean, FCT cannot be like this the way it is. By now, we have some buses on the FCT for mass transit to make life easy for the people.
Right.
That's my idea for the minister. Thank you very much.
Appreciate GB for that one. Very straight to the point, and please let's all follow the cue the way GB has put it there. Very straight to the point, and of course, maximizing time. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, my brother.
Good morning to you, King K.
Thank you very much, calling from New Nyanya.
Awesome, King K. Speak to us.
Yes. I just want to applaud the president. 2 years in office, he has done well. There is no way we say he has done, 0% enough. He has done well.
Yeah.
But I also want to remind him that there are some of his promises that are yet to see results. He should work on them, like insecurity. Mm-hmm. Like he promised us we're going to see by whichever means we will see light and the rest. That's all it. Mm-hmm. And then, before I just end the call, talking about, I want to just bring Akpabio to this, and then I wish he could answer or respond to Nigeria, because I remember Governor Zulum saying that The security in our nation is as a result of some politicians and some personnel. Now you read where 18 personnel were caught, right?
Yes.
18. And Akpabio was quick to respond. He said some of this.
Oh, can't get you now. What's going on? We just lost your call there. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Master Yuji.
Yes, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, please.
My name is Suleiman Nafulani, aka the original Fulani man photocopy from National Assembly quarters.
Awesome. Welcome aboard. Talk to us.
Master Yuji, why is our Haji Aginda?
Oh, she's fine. She's well. She's good. Oh, yes, she's fine. She was here yesterday.
Okay,
Yes.
mashallah. Thank you so much. Master Yuji.
Yes, please.
Let me just go straight to the point.
Exactly.
But I want to talk about what our former president, the man of integrity, Alhaji Muhammadu Buhari, said that we should keep hopping on in this government. Master Yudi, you see this kind of issue. I don't want to always argue with what you were saying, but you see, always if they are sending message, more especially people like them, the message is going direct where they are sending it in. You see, like me, if I'm sending my message, I will ask the government they should forget about the messenger. They should do the long content of the message that I'm sending, because I am nobody. But Buhari is a somebody in the country. So when he said the message is going directly where he's sending it, what I expected him to tell the president, this is 2 years now, down the line, but Nigerians are still crying. Please, we beg you to do something. Because before you beg Nigerians, you need to send the message, tell the leader, do something for your masses. You understand? Nigeria will feel, but this like this, most of what we are paying is this kind of message. Tell that these people will anything to this for this country.
Okay.
You understand? This kind of thing is making us feel somehow. So we beg them always, if they want to send message, please they will send a message that can make us to reduce this pain that we are going through. Because me, I don't know what this government will show now. For these 2 years, I don't know what they will show Nigeria that is what we don't.
Right, appreciate that one though. Bubakar Dan Fulani, the original Fulani man, no photocopy, he says, from National Assembly quarters. All right, taking this one now. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, Apostle Lost Alive.
Yes, this Apostle Osala, aka Wokenewe.
That's right.
So this is a step in the right direction. They apprehended those that are supplying ammunition to those miscreants and criminals.
That's right.
So, but how I wish they will just set a mobile court to try them. Not to go by the court of the land before you know all those people they will be released. But if you use the mobile court, within some weeks they finish the court proceeding and suffer them. If you suffer them, those that are agreeing in doing such a thing, they will flee. And my own score to the 2 years of our president, in fact, to my own best of my knowledge, he scored 10%. He did not get it right.
10%.
If the next 2 years, if we focus in security, it will go a long way.
Okay.
Thank you and God bless you.
Awesome, thank you.
I remain Apostle also life, aka Wokenewe.
All right, appreciate Apostle Lost Alive right there, aka Wokenewe, he says. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm Chimeze calling from Asokoro.
Chimeze, welcome aboard. Talk to us.
Thank you. If you talk about insecurity in this country, I have 3 groups of persons or organizations to blame: the security agency, the governors, and the judiciary. You understand me? I have to start from somewhere. Why should you be having a kidnapper's trial going for 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years? And the ones that we are caught, we are just slammed with 3.5 years. I have to tell you, Evans, the kidnapper, in some states, the kidnapper is supposed to die by execution. And the governors really scared of signing death warrants. Even if you are not sure of other condemned criminals at the correctional center, why not quickly sign the execution of these kidnappers?
Okay.
To serve as a deterrent to others. If they have exhausted all their legal privileges, why are we having constant adjournments and postponements for established cases? Like what has happened in the Enugu state? It's very good. It's commendable that the so-called billionaire business native doctor man has been arrested. But this shows how they make their money. The people that caught him, sincerely speaking, had pity on him. If lives are taken, take his life. Listen, I mean, that field, we know the sanctity and sacredness of life. But if it comes to when people are threatening, are terrorists, okay, you have a policeman who
Chimeze, time will not allow us to, get so far, but I'd like you to put a summary to it if you can.
Okay,
yes.
Okay. The fact remains that the government are not yet serious to fight insecurity.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate Chimeze here for that one, though. Now, let's see how we can take your message via the Facebook page wall now. Okay, I see this one here. All right, Suleiman, given an addendum to what he said earlier. He said he's watching live from National Assembly quarters. All right, just asking, about the welfare of Ajia Omoefe. All right, she's fine. Thank you, Suleiman, for being so thoughtful. Let's move away from that now. Look at your WhatsApp messages. Oh, quite a number of it. Should we just start with the... Okay, I'll try to get the messages out as fast as I could. Samuel, all the way from Kuje, standing on existing protocols of good mornings now. After 2 years, what's next? Is it to continue with the unending stories of insecurity that have cost the lives of innocent Nigerians, increase of cost of living, or are we going to witness functional governments that will attend to the urgent matters that will put food on the tables of the masses and eliminate the terrorists and their supporters? Some questions there. It's only in Nigeria that our leaders will write exam and mark it by themselves. How do you think that they will get F9? They will never have it, I guess. Kai says, may God Almighty help us in all of this in this country. In Jesus' name, it says, amen to that. All right, now, so I see this one here is coming from Abaz all the way from Dutse. It says, on Tinubu's second year, I want to ask, why is newspaper in Nigeria not focusing on positive achievements of government, but too quick to always put out misleading information? Please let Mr. President in the next 2 years see how he can integrate the entire 6 geopolitical zones together by constructing good roads that could link the region together, facilitate business and commuters' movement across the federation, and also end insecurity in the land. He must follow up the forest guard formation immediately so that Nigerians can feel safe. Thank you, Abbas. All right, so I see this message coming from James now, all the way from Suleja. Wadata Plaza doesn't belong to the PDP. They are mere tenants, so Wenga needs to stop embarrassing himself. What are you saying? Okay, now that I don't know what you're talking about, though, James. But anyways, one of the headlines in Vanguard newspaper reports that President saying security has improved under his watch in a country where you can't travel safely anymore without worrying about kidnappers and bandits, a country where bandits now have a free reign from the north, south, east, and west. How exactly has security improved? And when even governors are now crying out and lamenting. Did you not see the videos of students writing WAEC examinations in the night using torchlights? James. Okay, James. I saw that. But anyways, though, let's go. Thank you, James, by the way. Let's go take your WhatsApp messages now. Voice notes, I beg your pardon to say. All right, well, let's start with Usman, I believe. Yes. Okay, where is it? Okay, that's it. All right, let's get into it.
Mandora is my name. The president saying that economic reforms are working. Foreign reserve has grown. What about the purchasing of the citizens? What about their lives? What impact has these policies done on the lives of the citizens? So at times I wonder, when I listen to the president or ministers praising government, saying all sorts of things and the rest, what about the citizens? If you want to know whether the reforms are working or not, ask an ordinary Nigerian. Let him tell you how he felt or how he's feeling about the government. Students cannot pay rent, cannot pay their children's school fees, cannot attend to their health needs, name it, and most of others. Look at the killings, the insecurity, unemployment, collapse economy, and host of others. But you are here praising your government. They are working, they are doing this, all my policies are working this, and blah, 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 and the rest. All I know, these 2 years of destitution, deceit, and hopelessness. All this is still room for improvement. We pray for our leaders to get it right. And we pray for them to swallow their pride and admit that they have failed to impact on the lives of their citizens. There's still room for improvement. Bye.
Right. Usman Daura from Central area, I believe. Taking this one now.
Good morning to Udwek Daniel, the man with the golden face. The first caller, Abdul from Suleja. I greet you. My good brother, Triple D from Wari, sincerely appreciate your great contribution yesterday. I greet Senator Obasanjo from Amale and the listeners and callers of this great radio station. Usman Daura, BB Blessing, the woman of microphone, I greet you. I always appreciate you for giving us the privilege to call and contribute in this great radio station. As I rightly say, I'm sending this voice note from Gerki. I want to talk about, the president said they are progressing. Yes, they are progressing. People are not suffering. In fact, we have steady electricity in the country. In fact, 10,000 people killed in 24 months. In fact, soldiers arrest 18 soldiers and 50 police. We are progressing. In fact, when you go to Abuja, our refiners are working. In fact, Nigeria don't owe any debt. In fact, we are free to debt. So that is the progress of APC administration. In fact, everything is working. In fact, the price of fuel is 100 naira per liter. In some places, even 60 naira per liter. That is the progress. That is the progress of APC. The Hausa says, we are digging the progress of a person digging well. You are digging deep and you are saying you are progressing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Okay. That was fire.
Mr. Yudi, the man with a golden voice. My name is...
What's going on? Okay, let's get back with it.
Mr. Yudi, the man with a golden voice. My name is Triple D from Waru. I celebrate you. I celebrate the gift of our country called Nigeria, that we are working towards the betterment of it. Well, Mr. Yudi, let me tell you this. Only those who understand the rudiment of an administration can effectively and efficiently carry out an administrative tax given to them. You see this ECOWAS that gather to celebrate whatever we call it at 50. Do they discuss the challenges we are passing through, especially this insecurity and killings? We need to hear something that years they have gathered to discuss something of that nature. Well, on the issue of MFLA, many Nigerians leaders will be on the list once they leave power by the grace of God. God is sending somebody that all the resources they gather for themselves, that they will die and leave it, their children will not even finish it, will collect it back by the grace of God. Nigeria will get it right very soon. God bless Eagles FM, God bless Nigeria. Salasi, I post my greeting to you. Good morning.
All right. Okay. All righty. Well, let me take this one via the WhatsApp portal now. It says 2 years of our president in power. His scorecard is F9, he says. About the economy, we should start all over again. Joseph Jojo from Piakasa. All right, Joseph Jojo, you say it's F9. Okay, some would say it's 99. But anyways, let's go see this one now. It's coming from it's coming from Eric, all the way from Kuje. Says, excellent morning, UD, and trust you're good. Oh, yes, Eric, I am fine. It's May 29. Who wouldn't be fine? Aren't you fine? Well, I sincerely want to commend Mr. Chimeze from Asokoro, who blatantly condemned heinous crimes committed by folks of his region without sentiments. This one way we can get Nigeria better by speaking truth to the table, not minding whose horse is gored. Okay, thanks, and have a beautiful rainy day. Oh, is it still raining out there? Didn't know. I thought it stopped for a bit. Anyways, thanks, Eric, for that one. Seeing this message now. Good morning, Udwa. Good morning. May God bless our president for making rice 120,000 naira per bag. Fuel price is now 1,000 naira per liter. Insecurity, poverty everywhere. He has really done enough for us this 2 years. Lion Boy from First Generation Estate in local Goma. Lion Boy, is that sarcasm that I feel or I sense? Well. Let's go. I think I'm just gonna put a wrap on this one, though. I'll put a wrap on it. I want to say a big thank you, to each and every one of us. I understand the time has been very limited these days, but please bear with us. We have to also survive the harsh economy that is, according to the presidency, is making serious growth and impact. Wonder why we're not feeling it on here and right here. The power supply alone, paying for all the bill, the diesel and everything. Oh, it's something. I don't even want to go into it, but let's just leave it there. But appreciate you still for your patience, right? For giving us listening ears and sticking regardless, right? We appreciate you. We'll come back at 9 o'clock to talk politics and current affairs. Y'all made sure that the topic today would be influence, and it would not be basically about May 29. I mean, quite a number of people say they don't know what May 29 means ever since it was shifted. The true meaning of it was shifted. I mean, but others are still saying that, hey, regardless, Mr. President has been able to show up. In some bit, he has been able to show up. I mean, if you compared it to the Buhari May 29s, right? If you're looking away from, let's say, subsidies gone, let's say there was a still subsidy payment, and you look at the achievements of Mr. President as outlined on the front pages of Nigerian newspapers, and you juxtapose it with that of the former president, Muhammadu Buhari, you'd probably say that Mr. President has done so well and so good. Others will even very quickly tell you that it's a long-term policy plan, right? So we may not be expecting some to feel it just right now. It will take a couple of time before we begin to feel it. But the question will be how long a time, how many seasons have to pass, how many years has got to go, how many people have got to go hungry, how many deaths should we register, how many killings would be ongoing, how many terrorisms, and all of these will be the talk of town. But economics is what we'll be looking at. The budget in itself, was it a budget now? No, the borrowings, some monies Nigeria wants to borrow again. I mean, we'll take you down memory lane from the beginning of this administration when it comes to borrowings. And if you also recall, 1999, I think between 1999 and all, when the former president Obasanjo was still in power, there was a debt cancellation. But after the debt cancellation, how far now? How far have we come? Well, we'll look into all of that and possibly link it into some other, very crucial political issues as they come by. My name is Utuak Daniel. Good morning, Sports on Eagles Wings. Coming up in a short bit. Don't go away.